Alright, hey guys.
Morning.
Morning.
Welcome to the first ever Godzilla YouTuber Panel. It's actually really crazy. We didn't expect it to be this fast, so that's awesome. Thank you guys for coming. I'm Chris Cuypers, Goji Fan 93.
My name's Kyle, Deadzilla on YouTube.
I am John Drooney. I am Goji73 on YouTube.
Nick Adam Poling from the Monster Report.
And then
I'm Rich East, Mr. Fresh Vinyl, Fresh Vinyl Reviews.
Bam!
Bam.
And here's the post, by the way.
yeah, we're trying to get the visuals set up for you because we got a couple of things I want to show you. But first, I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of explain how we got started on YouTube and go through like the backstory and that. So, I think you want to take it first?
All right, sure. I actually got started just about 2 years ago, just before the 2014 Godzilla came out. Posted a video when Gareth Edwards was asking people to put Godzilla in your own hometown, the Godzilla Alert hashtag, and it was a case of people were doing it and they were doing good jobs with it, and they were, a lot of cell phone kind of video selfies, looking up in the sky and going, run away. And I said, I actually was a high school teacher, and we had a TV studio in our high school, and I said, guys, I took about four of my students, and I said, we've got this studio here, and we've got some advanced editing equipment. Why don't we see if we can actually put Godzilla in the sky of our little town of Union City of maybe, 5,000 people. And I said, let's see what we can do. We'll take 2 days, and we put it up there, and it was sort of viral. I mean, for our little town of, 5,000 or so, that wasn't too bad. And so it kind of went from there and escalated, and I had a studio to work with. And I kind of wanted to go with a different approach. I'm going to introduce somebody here that has been on my show a few times. And we'll pass it on. Can you tell everyone who you are?
Do you want to separate the tables a bit?
And she has been in a few unboxing videos, so check her out. The unboxing are nice, but she's up there to be entertaining and to draw the attention of the camera. So always like it when she yells, "What day is it?"
Box day.
All right.
Stick 'em out.
Thank you. Your turn.
All right, so how did we start? Back in 2013, I started collecting into X Plus figures, and I watched one of my buddy's videos review Sam West, familiar with him. And I was like, that looks like a lot of fun. That looks like, like another way to channel our inner hobby, with collecting and everything. So it's another way to participate. So I started doing figure reviews on everything that I've got, doing box day videos, unboxings, and doing some silly, crazy skits and whatnot, getting attacked by Hedra and Gamera and manga, whatnot. So, and I've been doing that for, it's over 3 years now. It turns into a little cult following that we all have here. It's really awesome, because I believe that all of us, we're trying to inspire you guys out here watching us on YouTube, and we're just having fun doing it. So,
Well, I guess where I first started was back in 2009. I had a different name, Godzilla 73 Rules. I originally started off doing a bunch of music videos to entertain a bunch of people with subject matter that nobody's really, I've noticed nobody's really taken into account, like the old nostalgic factor, like Godzilla and Anguirus' friendship, for instance, Red King's ferocity, for instance. I used to have a channel like that, and then it got shut down by Toho. And then I came back as Gojira 73 Rules, got shut down by Toho too. And then Goji 73 came into view, and the rest is history. I've actually picked up a few things from my good friend here, Kyle, as well as my other friend and fellow YouTuber, Frank Montalbano, aka Ultraman Kronos, and I noticed that they used to do figure reviews of monsters that they like. And eventually, when I learned a few stuff about Ultraman as well, that's when I started implementing my own style of figure reviews, both with an informative as well as an entertaining value. For instance, the entertainment value started with my figure review of Bolton, for instance, and I felt like I could both entertain and inform an audience about whether or not you should get this figure or not, if you're a fan of the monster or not. But of course, that's just for reviews. for entertainment purposes, there is my infamous series, Godzilla and His Amazing Friends, not to toot my own horn, I'm sorry if I am. But again, learning and being inspired by my good friend Kyle and Frank, I wanted to have something to make of my own rather than just be another pretty face on YouTube. So, as a result, I wanted to make something that a lot of people always see Godzilla as sort of the metaphor of destruction and chaos and always rampaging. And you know, everybody loves that about Godzilla, myself included. But I always saw Godzilla as sort of the light-hearted, heroic character, like we always see him as in the older films, like Gigan, Megalon, Mechagodzilla. And I wanted to take my love for those old videos to make a series of my own out of it. And that's how Godzilla and His Amazing Friend was born, because I wanted to show the world like the goodness of what the old films used to be like. And thankfully, thanks to all of you, it's been able to go on for as long as it has. And even with other projects, like, even though like my love for the older films doesn't really stick out as well as in Amazing Friends, like even you guys' support allowed me to make other projects that I didn't think would catch on, like my reading of Cosby Death's creepypasta, NES Godzilla. To this day, it surprises me how many people are still commenting on that and always recognizing my voice and associating the story with me. And for that, I'm very flattered to each and every one of you for that. So, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me get where I am right now. And as far as where the future goes, you can definitely see more of Godzilla and His Amazing Friends and any other reading or project that I do in the future. So for that, I say thank you.
So me, myself, I think I started back in the year of 2008. This was around the time when the, let me take this off, I can barely hear it. Everything sounds so muffled. Back in 2008 when, I guess really the YouTube Godzilla thing really started to kick off. I didn't really see too many videos on Godzilla toys, talking about their toys, their favorite toys. I thought it looked pretty cool. I wanted to try my hand at that. There was one video that kind of inspired me. The YouTube user is Elbros Film. Not sure if any of you are familiar with that. That guy. Cool, cool. He made one Godzilla video where he goes through all the Bandai Creation Godzilla toys, and one thing that just stuck out to me is when he got to the Bandai Creation Hedorah, puts it on the table. Here's Hedorah. That's pretty much all he can do. And I thought that was pretty funny, pretty clever, and I really wanted to try my hand out of that. I wouldn't really go into it until I met one of my best friends, who is still my best friend today, Nick Jones, formerly Nick Jones, but he's now Casual Toast. Can you stand up, please? I know he's here in the audience.
Hey.
He introduced me to a lot of stuff like Raymundo, YMSF, you know, these toys I've never seen before, and I wanted to do reviews just like he did. So that would kind of push me into making these videos. Another inspiration that kind of pulled off was I would watch other reviews on other toys, not just Godzilla in general. The Alien vs. Predator Requiem toy reviews, I used to watch those a lot and eat those up. There's a guy on YouTube who did something I've never seen in any other toy video before. He threw in sound effects in his Predator videos. So whenever he would pull out the Predator, you could hear the Predator clicks. He pulls out the blade, the actual blade sound comes out. Sometimes he would accidentally drop them, the Predator would like growl, and just all sorts of fun things he could do. And with YouTube, it's been fun. I've met a lot of my great friends through YouTube. Nick, John, Chris, Rich, and I just started watching your videos and I'm loving it so far. It's a great place to network, and it's really kind of helped me get to I guess it's helped me prepare for my actual job today. Back in those days, I used to be like really shy, really timid, really to myself. And after YouTube for a few years, it's kind of helped me get my public speaking voice. It's helped me with my teaching job. I'm going to be an art teacher this year, actually. So I have each and every one of you guys to thank, as well as my other interests. I like to make movies. I want to tell stories, and everyone's really grateful. Love for my little shorts. I just want to say thank you, each and every one of you, for supporting me throughout the years and continuing your support to this day. As far as videos in the future, I'll try to get on it. I know I'm like super busy in the real world. I still want to do videos, so I'm not officially dead, even though my name indicates it. But yeah, that's my story.
Yeah, for me, I just kind of started, I had the idea of, you know, one day I just was like, it would be kind of cool just to have a channel that just has all kinds of Godzilla videos put into it. So I didn't really want like a personality behind it at the beginning. What I did was I just took, you know, Godzilla trailers and just put them on my channel. I mean, basically just ripping them and just putting them on my channel. But I didn't have like any want to have the personality behind it. But then I decided like, okay, it'd be kind of cool because I love the Godzilla video games. And I thought it would be really cool, like, okay, maybe I'll put some clips of like the beginning of the fight, and then I'll just input like the gameplay of them, and I called them Godzilla Game Battles. That was like my first series that I ever did. And then ever since then I started doing top 10s, and then because of your guys' support, a lot of you guys started to come on board, and then it just started to blow up, and I just wanted then to continue doing all kinds of series, just doing whatever, top 10s, discussion videos, reviews, figures, movies, all this kind of stuff. And it like we've all said, it's because of your guys' support that we're up here, and I cannot thank you guys enough for just the crazy ride that it's been. I've been doing YouTube for like 3 years, and it's just been such a life-changing event for this. So thank you guys so much. And next we have a very special presentation from John. He just showed Godzilla and His Amazing Friends at the film festival, but we wanted to show it again here. And Richie still going to get that started. Now I don't know if audio is going to be.
It should work.
Is it going to work? Okay. So, and I think let's move out of the way here.
We hope you enjoy the show.
Yes.